Hey Gemini, how you doing? How you feeling? We are doing a reading about your healing, what the focus should be in your healing journey for the rest of this year. These are spiritual messages, so please keep in mind, Gemini, that this message is not for every Gemini, and that's okay. Take it as it resonates. And if you like how I read, if you like my vibe, if you just love the overall energy, please like, share, subscribe. And if this message does resonate with you, please feel free to do the same as well as comment on how it resonates with you. So let's get into it, Gemini. Spirit, please show us who or what is the focus around Gemini's healing for the rest of the year. Please show us who or what is the issue of the focus Gemini should focus on for the rest of this year. Who or what is the issue for Gemini in their healing journey? Who or what is the focus? Oh, here we go. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. The Tower. And Death. All right. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Four of Pentacles. There we go. So get this glare off here so you can see it. It's a bag lady. As you can see, she got on her faux fur. Well, at least I hope that is faux fur. But she holding on to those pentacles super tight, right? And that is the energy surrounding this first spread here, the issue surrounding your healing. The Knight of Wands, that is somebody who can, be impulsive. They're quick to move. They are enthusiastic about the things that they do, what they get involved in. It may not, because they are a knight, there may not be much thought behind it. They may just, this is a person of action, right? So, and then we have the Tower and Death. So the issue, it has been a major hit to your life. This is, far beyond the mundane. This may have a lot to do with being impulsive and getting into serious situations. And when I say serious situations, I mean like relationships, whether romantic or business, jumping into those quickly. And doing that to a point where with death here, it's like you withhold. That's where this energy comes in. You're withholding yourself, so you're not even you're getting into these situations, but it's not the you. Does that make sense? It's not you. It's a representative, and you are trying to keep the representative up front for so long, that it's not, you can't withhold it. I mean, you can't hold up the game. You can't hold that representative to the partner, whoever that is, business, romantic, friendships. any situation that you're in and you present your representative as you throughout, you know, it's something that's going to fall apart because that's not the real you. Hence the tower. It's like, a sudden change. It's drastic. It's drastic. And this is like relationship ending. This is relationship ending. Again, regardless of what type of relationship it is, it usually ends it because it's like um, you withhold who you really are. You, in a way, you don't lose yourself because you never showed up as yourself anyway. Does that make sense? You show up as the person that you think these people want you to be. And it always ends in tragedy. It always ends, where you're not just the only one that gets hurt. Um, yeah. What what does this stem from? What does this stem from, Spirit? Why is Gemini doing this? Why does Gemini show up and stay in representative mode? Why does Gemini show up in relationships with as the representative and stay in representative mode? Temperance. Eight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. So temperance is here, but it is in line with the Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you get so much so in your head, you're not even you're impatient, and in a way, I'm getting at you may not even know who you fully are, but it's one of those things where it's like, what if they don't even really like me, the real me? And you make up your mind. You make up your mind that, you know what, I'm just gonna, whatever they like, I like. The vision that I get is of Coming to America, when in the beginning, when Prince Hakeem is getting married to gosh, what is her name? Vanessa Bell. Is it Vanessa Bell Armstrong? Her character. And he's like, okay, it's an arranged marriage. He's like, okay, what do you like to do? She's like, whatever you like, I like. Whatever you love, I love. And he told her to bark like a dog. She started barking like a dog. That is the energy I'm getting around this. Not that you're going around barking like a dog because somebody asked you to, but you are doing things that you normally wouldn't like doing. And this isn't because it's like, I want to try something new. It's like, no, because you are showing up as a representative. Yeah. It's like you don't believe, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you don't believe that um, who you are is good enough. And it feels like this started, the two of cups here is at the bottom of the deck. It feels like this started a while back. Um, Maybe in the first relationship. First relationship is with yourself. And I feel like I'm getting that you were told that you weren't good enough. You know, who you are is not enough. And so that's what has remained in your head this entire time. You know, it's a self-imposed prison. But it's self-imposed because, you know, when we're young, of course, we are impressionable regardless of the young age. Um, even if you were, you know, a teenager, a young adult, you know, what people say mean things, right? They say words will never hurt you, but okay. Yeah. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. First card, Hanged Man. The Hanged One, excuse me. Second card is, yeah. It's the Ten of Cups. And what I'm getting is this is like it came from the mindset that you aren't who you are, who you show up as, authentically you is not enough. And it stems from, you know, family. It stems from um, someone in your family. And the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck here. So this person, whoever is the authority figure to you, whether it is a male figure, is they don't have to be. So when we're talking about the Emperor, we're talking about the Emperor's energy. So they can present as masculine and feminine, anywhere in between, anywhere outside the binary. We are talking about the energy, and this is somebody who is the authority figure in the family. They are the ones who change the way you see yourself. Because when we are children, there's nothing wrong with anyone. There's nothing wrong with anything. It's people outside of us who make us. And the Hanged One is all about outside perception. Excuse me, words today. It's all about outside perception. And when we change how we perceive things, it's because somebody implanted it in us. For example, I didn't know I was, you know, a melanated person until I was in kindergarten, when a uh, young Caucasian girl in my class told me. You know, I had no idea. So that's what this is all about. Somebody told you who you were. Someone told you, whoever this authority figure is, that you and how you show up is not good enough. And I am sincerely, you know, I hate that that happened to you, sincerely, because it has uh, been the forethought, you know, of your life. It's how you've been navigating. It's been how you've been moving through relationships, and why most of the relationships end in ruin. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, what is the outcome if Gemini placements are to stay the course? What is the outcome if Gemini stay the course using their representative in their relationships? Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Cups, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Staying the course, it's going to be harder. The Eight of Pentacles is about hard work, and it's not necessarily about being smarter, like working smarter and not harder. This is about hard work, like putting in the work. And it's going to require you to put in a lot of work. It's going to require you to remember the falsehoods that you may be telling people. Remember every aspect of the different lives that you hold as the representative. And your family, if you have children, the generations under you, they're not going to know who you are, because it's like you don't feel comfortable enough to show up, even with them. And the Queen of Wands is not somebody who is uncomfortable. She's very confident. She is very energetic and down to earth. She is very authentic and very intuitive. It's like you're going to have multiple faces here. That's the energy around this. You're going to have multiple faces with multiple people, and nobody's going to know who you are really. And that is essentially, it's not gonna help. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands energy. Can we clarify this Queen of Wands energy, please? Yeah, you show up as multiple people in multiple facets in your life. Whether it's like with family, whether it's at work, within business, everybody knows something different about you, but it's still not the you. Does that make sense? Clarify the Queen of Wands, please. Fool. Yeah. Everybody's gonna they're gonna see you as different people. No one is going to really know who you are, until the truth comes out. The truth will always come out. Something's going to happen. Because they're going to believe who you are. They're going to believe who you say you are until, they're going to fall for it until the truth comes out, and it's going to change everybody's mind. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's going to change everybody's mind about you. It's going to be something where they can't trust you. That's going to be something hard to take, because these are relationships, right, that you cherish. So you hope that there's going to be some trust in it. Okay, so what is your advice for Gemini in their healing journey? What is the advice for Gemini in their healing journey? Advice for Gemini in their healing journey. Ace of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. That's interesting because the Seven of Swords is all about deception. But this is, and at the bottom of the deck is Three of Pentacles again. But this is an aspect where you have to start um, being strategic about how you show up for yourself as well as for others. And this means showing up with an open heart to yourself and to others, and giving them the chance to actually know you. And this right here is really more so about tricking your own mind, because you have been doing this for decades, right? You've been doing this for a long time. The deception, the deceit, the not showing up as you, so people believe you are somebody else. So now it's going to be, it requires balance to actually give people bits of who you are, and to give yourself bits of who you are, and trust it. Trust it. Because this is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is not something that needs to happen all at once. This is, it's going to have to take, calculation. Like, you have to really be intentional about knowing and learning who you are. Knowing and learning who you are. And you have to teach yourself. You have to teach yourself and work with yourself. Like, all three of these, this is you, but you teaching yourself who you are, you know? Because remember, you show up as multiple people. So now you have to combine or get rid of those aspects that no longer serve you. You got to carry them motherfuckers away. Get rid of them. Those aspects that you have created that no longer serve you, and show up as you. But it's a battle of the mind. That's where this comes in. It is a battle of the mind, because you've been living or been in this energy for so long. It's hard to come out. So it has to be strategic. It has to be intentional. And you're going to feel like an outcast. You're going to feel like you don't belong. But most of us feel that way. Yeah. This is an opportunity for you, Gemini. This is an opportunity. All right. This is you. Yeah. Because this six of Pentacles is about, one of the meanings is dropping knowledge, and you are dropping knowledge on yourself. You're imparting wisdom on yourself, sharing with yourself the experiences of who you really are, getting to know yourself, and then showing that to others. Yeah, it's very intentional, it's very strategic, and it takes time. What is the final message? Final message for Gemini in their healing journey, please. Okay. We have distance. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. And it's more emotional. It's more emotional, right? And this just isn't limited to a romantic partner or a business partner. This is, pretty much, most likely, and take it as it resonates, a lot of people in your life. And at the bottom of the deck, we have caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overwork yourself with making up things about yourself that aren't true to fit other people's narrative of who they think you are. Find out more information about yourself. So that is who can show up. Yeah. I wish you the best, Gemini placements. Come back and see me. Drop me a line. Let me know how everything is going. And until then, y'all, go out there and get to know you. Y'all take care. Bye.